right on that, man. Look at that thing. Fucking awesome. I seen that on YouTube, man. That's just so cool. Freaking cool. Howdies.
Would you take the Hero Loop on that?
Yeah, but then I missed it and I went down the road past it and had to go back. It sucked. You're lucky you didn't take that Hero Loop. It's all those, like that place where you had to get turned around. It was like that with those sharp rocks in the mud and shit. Nasty.
Oh, really?
So, but then there was, oh, you guys probably rode it too. It was really nice, like it was like a old railroad bed.
Yep.
You go fucking flying on that over there. It's nice.
Yeah, that was sweet.
And then you like don't see that turn and everyone skidded past it and turned into it. But that was sweet.
It was a fun ride.
Yeah.
Fun ride. It's a lot wetter than the other. Oh,
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
That was 100% fun. Next year I'm coming to you both days.
Saturday is a nicer ride.
Like nicer, like better trails.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did the worst day. That
You
sucks.
did the toughest of the two, because you did the rest of the Saturday ride.
I went down on that one hero part there and had to start. You were there. Had to
Yeah.
start over.
Yep.
And then just blasted up the second time. And
Oof.
made it all the way one shot. It's the one where you coming in. You got that real sharp horn, and you got roots.
Where you could choose the left or the right. Yeah.
And I went to the bad side. And,
Oh, we went to the right. And
Yeah. That was us. Yeah.
and then when I got to the,
Did you just sit on your ass like way back on the seat, or did you like stand going through that shit?
I was on my ass.
Yeah.
Now, if I was good, I'd stand.
Yeah.
And I would have been like this, but I was
Yeah.
like, nope, I'm just gonna.
I don't think anybody's like
Stay
that.
upright.
I already started. Russ is ahead of me. Russ started. The next he stopped. He's off the bike now.
Yeah.
When I wiped out.
Yeah, there's a fucking stick in there. I was hoping it would just eat it on this last little section, but
When I wiped out on that pier section, I was like this. It was like, yeah.
yeah,
And
you
then
did.
it went down.
You pirouetted.
And I had to freaking pick it up with the wheels here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am not starting from this one spot. I'm going down to the bottom.
I'll trade you. You want to reenact that with this bike? I'll put some more gas in it for you.
Dude,
Huh?
I don't even know. I wanted to get behind you so much today just to see how you rode that thing.
Like a fucking Lutz, like a garden tractor.
Like a Sherman tank.
That's about it, man. Shit.
I gotta
Like-
say, that's
Because there's a guy, a kid I ride with, he rides an XR 650R.
Oh, shit.
And I got behind him, I was in front of him, I'm like, no, I want to see you ride.
Well, there was a dude on a DR 350. Now, that's even more of a tank than this is, you
I
know?
was behind a guy at a DR 650, 350
Yeah.
in Connecticut.
I'm from Connecticut.
I saw that.
No, is it Hoodow?
That 350 was old. Actually, this year, before I bought this, I went out with a friend and I rode his DR 350.
Yeah?
In 98, and he, I liked it. I actually kind of liked it. It was a little billy goat.
Yeah.
You know? It was freaking made it.
And you saw that guy on, like, the Barbie-colored KLR 250 today, right? Did he make it? Is he back yet?
He has to be.
He better be. He was parked way down there.
Oh, crap.
Have you been?
Yeah, I got stung.
Hey,
Like in the last 10 miles.
I was getting hit by bees all over
Fuck. And here's the thing, I'm going along, I hear an insect hit right here. I'm like, yeah, it'll get out and probably just fly, horse fly. And over about 15 minutes later, it crawled down and stuck.
Did you see Long Way Round? Ewan McGregor and
Oh
Trevor?
yeah, I have that, yeah.
The guy, you don't know what happened to him, but he had like a zit or something, got fucking huge in front of his
Look
head.
like man in the...
Yeah,
Remember you said
yeah,
that? And I got the other one too, long way down.
yeah.
Now that's freaking an adventure.
It's intense, man. They fucking blew their shocks so many times on those bikes. So what's your name again?
Ryan,
Ryan.
Yeah.
Chris.
are you down in Mass?
I'm Connecticut.
Okay. Well, did you know Stuart? He said he just met you
Just
today.
met him today. Yeah.
Well, we do a park called Fluff, but it's a long ways from you.
What's that?
We could all meet in Fall River sometime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
So
been there. I've never been there.
Fall River. That's fucking Battleship Row. That's awesome out there. Go check out the old World War II battleships and stuff, man. Awesome.
Really?
Oh yeah. You never been there?
No.
There's a World War II battleship. I think it's the Missouri. And then they have World War II submarine. They got some PT boats. They've got, I think, a destroyer or something. It's pretty fucking cool.
What are you talking about?
Right in Fall River.
In Mass?
Yeah. Yeah.
On the water. In the water.
Yeah. Right out, like under the bridge. They can't really see it. There's all those bridges going over in that area. It's like right under the bridge. Right, like near the border of Rhode Island and Mass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. Well, nice riding with you. I got to go pack my tent and shit.
Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Back to the
You
kids.
did great on that.
I just fucking survived, and that's,
I can't believe you went up that hero section. I was so impressed.
well, you know, sometime I'll try me a KTM, and hopefully it'll be like fucking floating on air,
You
man.
ever tried one?
I've never tried one. My brother-in-law's got one. I rode around his yard. That's
You
it.
get a two-stroke, 250. You'd have to have a 300 for a big guy.
Yeah.
You'd be like, this is the most disgustingly awesome woods weapon of a bike.
I'd have to put some money into suspension, you know, for the
Little bit.
weight. I saw some fucking big guys on bikes today. Holy shit, on KTMs.
Don't even worry about the suspension as much.
Yeah?
That lasts, because the suspension on the 14s and 15s you go in next year is awesome. Anything 08 and above is pretty good. Get a stabilizer, get a recluse.
Stabilizer. If I had a stabilizer today, oh my god.
Two strokes need it.
Yeah.
And any bike with one, you can just blast through stuff. I mean, I was going up a hill. All you gotta do is just point and gas.
Oh,
You don't gotta worry about correcting all the time.
yeah.
It eliminates 95% of it.
Wow.
It's awesome. I only had it when it was the first bike I've ever had one on. First bike with a recluse and a stabilizer. It instantly makes you a better rider.
I'm gonna start saving for a KTM with that shit already on it. Good to go.
Really?
Yeah.
You can find them. They're all over the place. You want to use one? Get one used.
I just can't afford a new one.
I paid $2,300 for this.
Yeah?
And then I just minted it out. I probably put as much into it as I paid for it.
Yeah, no shit. I paid $1,800 for this, and I ended up putting probably $500-600 in stuff on it and
I put
suspension upgrades.
easily two or 2,000.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Shit.
Because I was like, I'm going to go nuts on it.
Yeah.
I want to put everything on it that I think I'll love, and if I hate it, I'll return it. And I've loved everything I put on it.
Yeah.
So now I've spent that money, and I did the shocks, the whole exhaust system, stabilizer, recluse, everything. I basically rebuilt it, you know. But with everything I saved, really I only spent $1,000 because the guy sold it to me for $1,000 less.
Yeah.
Because it was my buddy, because he wanted me to try a two-stroke. I never tried one. It's my first one. He goes, dude, I will give it to you for $1,000 off, just so you'll try it. And if you don't like it, you can sell it and make money on it. Make at least $500. And I was like, okay. And the first 2 rides, I was like, I hated it, but then I loved it. And I was like, I want to start putting money into it now. And now with all that money in it, I'm like, it's so freaking insanely awesome.
Before I knew how to ride, I had a KDX 200, and that was so much fun in like
Those are
tight
awesome.
woods and shit. Yeah.
Yep.
But it never at speeds like this, man. So, you guys going to the Berkshire Triple next weekend?
No.
No.
But I need to do it someday. Is it really hard?
I think after this shit, no. So there's a trail ride, there's a dual sport, and there's adventure ride. Forget the adventure ride. That's for, you know, big BMWs and shit. The dual sport, you can choose hopping onto the trail ride as hero sections. The trail ride is like all single track, fucking mud and nastiness and shit. So, but basically just like what we rode today. So
This wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That bike makes it not bad. That bike would be, that's like bad. This wasn't bad. I was happy it wasn't any harder. You know,
yep.
you got to make it rideable. But that one part, imagine if we had more parts like that part we all had trouble on.
Yeah.
That's a sucky day.
And then there was that slick rock too. That, you know, you come up. It was probably moss covered before people started riding on it today.
The one I slid out on?
Exactly. You come around the corner, boom. That's it, man. That thing had no traction on it whatsoever. So that was fun.
Yeah, I almost got caught, but I was lucky.
Yeah.
And Stuart went right by me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I was watching.
you missed your head.
Look it up at YouTube. It'll be on there, man. You were like, he fucking, like, if he had stopped, your head would have like went right into his rear wheel. He just whoop.
See, I was sweeping when we first started. I was the last guy. And I wanted to stay that way because I wanted to see the adventure in front of me. So I missed a lot of crap. That sucks. Stuart's bike. Now that is a mint bike.
That's a sweet bike.
That's probably the best bike you could use
Yeah.
in anything in New England.
Yeah.
And my bike's exact bike in every way, except his is a 3, mine's a 250.
Yeah.
It's the only difference. But the 3 gives you that extra torque. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I want to be like, Stuart, when you sell that, let me know. You know?
I'd have fucking thrown this thing in the woods and hopped on somebody with a nice little CR 125 or something light today. Oh, I would have fucking loved that.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of work.
Wicked.
Well,
I had one of those. I had a DRZ 400S.
that's what this is.
Yep. And I had no big tank on it, but I went back into riding after 14-year hiatus. I did my very first ride, I'll never forget this, on the 2-day, Loudon 2-day. Never ridden in 14 years. My arms were soft jello arms, no strength. I had that DRZ. I had some tires on it, that was it. Good Dobby tires. And I go in there, and I get 25 miles in, and I was so smoked out, I quit.
Yep.
First day, 25 miles. And the guys were like, what the hell, I thought you could ride. I was like, well, the riding I'm used to when I was a kid was all wreck riding. You guys are all ex-racers.
Yep.
And they said, yeah, we saw you come in that DRZ. We're like, what are you, crazy?
Yep.
And they all were helping me. And I said, okay, you guys are going to be helping me all day. I do not want to put you
It's
through
just
that.
such
I'm outta here.
it's such a differentiation in the classes, because I ride with people on DR 650s and KLR 650s, and they see
You're
me
a
and
light bike.
they think I'm a fucking mosquito buzzing around them and shit. I go, woo! And that's what I'm used to, and here I am today. I know I feel like I'm on a Harley out in the trails or something, you know?
But you're
The
still
fuck?
doing it. You're not like
Shit.
you're not like dying out there. I mean, there's
Yeah.
one guy we went with a 510 KTM 4-stroke dual sport on this nasty technical stuff we do at this park down near Concord, and I'm like, he was dying. He was so smoked, and I'm like, what are you doing out
That's
here?
got to be lighter than this. I don't care, man. Fucking
It's a nice
KTM.
bike, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's a nice bike.
Yeah.
But when I got that DRZ, when I did that ride, I think it wasn't a month later I sold it. Did 2 more rides on it, sold it. I was like, and I got a CRF 250X.
See, I'm doing Continental Divide Trail with my dad on his KLR 250, his
Shut
buddies.
up.
Doing that next year.
Oh, you
This will be good for it. I went riding in Upper Peninsula, Michigan, like a circumnavigation of that this year, and this bike was perfect. I had it loaded up, saddlebags, had like a big duffel bag on the back,
That's awesome.
and that was like, it looked weird on this bike, but it could still handle it, not as well as the 650s, but I could still ride really, really well in that kind of shit, and I think it'll do good in the Continental Divide. Whereas if I had one of these, what are you going to do for, long days worth of miles and seat and luggage?
I'd never bring a 2-stroke out
You
west.
just got to be faster than the Grizzlies. That's it.
Exactly.
I cannot believe you're doing that freaking ride. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it should be cool.
You know that you can mountain bike that too,
Yeah,
and I'm a mountain biker.
yeah.
A female friend of mine did it on a mountain bike.
I've wanted to do it on a mountain.
Well, this is like a bucket list thing because I'm going with my dad and his buddy, and they're in their 60s. So one's got a DR 650, one's got a KLR 650, and
Okay, good. We weren't last. So there is one ride I want to do next September. It's called the Colorado 500.
I want to do that too. But
You do?
I was reading some blogs on it, and there's some really nasty stuff.
No, it is not that bad. We're
I
talking.
think some
fall off 1,000 feet here or there. You know.
Yeah. that bad.
I would be crawling on the ground. I don't do well in that kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I need a 4-stroke fuel injected. So I got a buddy I'm going to ask to borrow. I hope he listening. And I'll be like, look, I'll mint it right back out when I give it back to you. Just let me borrow it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to have it. I'll have to rejet it. I'll have to bring oil for 500 miles. You know what I mean? Well, that's not that bad. Actually, the mixing is nothing. I'm so used to it.
No, thanks. I got to pack up and drive 4 hours, man. So,
Take another one. Sure.
but
Pepper's ready.
thanks. And are you on ADV rider?
No, but do you got your phone on you?
I do. Packed up.
Actually, stay right there.
Yeah. Eight 860?
Get this thing open. 860
Yep. 738
738
1193.
1193.
It's Chris. Yep.
I
And
just called it, and I'm going to save it as Chris.